Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Welcome to Friday morning. Hope you've had a really good week so far, and it's not quite over. We still have some time to reach our goals this week. Right. Ready. Here we go. I love today's message from Lao Tzu. This might just be my favorite message from Lao Tzu ever. Honey, a very good morning. Happy Friday. It is so cool to see you live today. I missed you. Very good to see you. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Sunmari. Good morning, Stefan. Happy Friday to everybody. Right, let's get into Lao Tzu's message for us today. His message is about how we try and build good societies and live good lives, and sometimes we forget where we started and why we wanted to build a great society in the first place. Anthony, very good evening to you. Good to see you, man. So here we go. Today's message from Lao Tzu is about how hard we try and live really good lives, create good societies, and teach our kids good values. We have a sense of the principles that we need to rely, insist, and agree on in order to foster cooperation, not only in our close relationships, but at scale. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Grain. Happy Friday. Good to see you all. Some of these principles that as a society we come up with could be duty, truth, worthiness, education, justice, order, knowledge, power, honor, faith. These are the things that create the very fabric of society. When we create and instill these principles in our children, they are carried on for generations. Lao Tzu did have a specific and clear reminder for us on these very principles. He tried to remind us not to lose sight of the reason why we would want to have good relationships in the first place. Why would we want to teach our children good values, and why would we want to create great societies? It's because we would all love to live in a world where we can just let our guard down and love the humans around us, while we trust that they would do for us the same. And then we forget this though. We forget where we started. We forget why we came up with these rules. We get fixated on these tools, on these principles, while forgetting what these principles are supposed to stand for love. We want to create a world in which we can love the humans around us and trust that they will love us too. And now we enforce these ideals on our children and our neighbors and ourselves without an ounce of love, and what was supposed to be empowering becomes a weapon that disempowers. So listen through these quickly. I love this message from Lao Tzu. Listen to these principles, these ideals: duty, truth, worthiness, education, justice, order, knowledge, power, honor, faith. Are they good principles? And of course they are. They really are good tools to use. But what happens when we try and apply them without love? When we forget that love was the reason to have these principles in the first place? Lao Tzu spoke about this 2,500 years ago. He said, duty without love just creates annoyance. Truth without love creates criticism. Worthiness without love creates arrogance. Education without love creates contradiction. Justice without love creates hardness. Order without love creates pettiness. Knowledge without love creates dogmatism. Power without love creates violence. Honor without love creates pride. And faith without love creates fanaticism. All of the right values for us to hold near to our hearts, but let's remember to hold these principles in a space of love. Brenda, very good morning. It's good to see you pop in with us. I hope you have time to sit down for a little meditation with us. And prepare, hello, it's good to see you. We are starting right now. I hope you can sit down with us too. Our meditation today, of course, is about love. And the bigger message is to try and remember to infuse everything we do with love. Let's stand for the right principles, yes, but don't forget that love was the foundation of these principles. So if you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's float away on today's journey together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Big breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. With you right now is a circle of beautiful humans breathing right along with you. Take a look around your circle. See all the beautiful faces. Watch as all of these bodies rise and fall in their own breathing rhythm right along with you. And allow your imagination to fill in the background. Where in the world is our circle sitting? In this place in the world where our circle is sitting. If you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? In this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What do you hear? What do you smell? this place where our circle is sitting, what does the air taste like? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze feel like on your skin? We'll do the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down in as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles, going forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. Make the circles big and nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left and also lean your upper body over to the right. Gently leaning into your back muscles. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a space of presence, or at the very least, as much as we are able to do that, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels comfortable, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want to remind you that there's a whole circle of humans sitting here with you. And as you dive deep inside and welcome yourself home, we are all welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience as you can be. This doesn't have to feel like anything. Just allow your body to show you whatever it feels and go with that. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, I want you to fill your belly bigger than you ever have before. I want you to inhale so much air that it almost hurts to hold it. And then as you hold a belly full of air, bring your attention to the physical sensation that you feel because of that. Somewhere in your core, what does it feel like to hold this belly full of air? Take your next big breath. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to inhale more air than we ever have before. Fill the balloon in our belly bigger than ever. And then bring our attention to the physical sensation that creates. What is the physical sensation at your core from holding this belly full of air? And just now, I'm going to ask you to add a bit of imagination. Be playful and come on this journey. Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. And I want you to come on this journey to experience being that portal. And yes, add some imagination if it's necessary. Make it fun. But just imagine the sensation that you can feel at your core when you hold a belly full of air is where that portal opens, where the light enters you. What would it feel like to feel light enter your body? Take your next big breath. place your hand over that area of your body where you feel the light in you. And as you take your next big breath, as you fill up the balloon in your belly full of air, and as you dive deep inside, ask that light to move so you can feel it. Take your next big breath. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, ask this warm, bright light to grow within you, to spread through your body. But just imagine what that would look like. What would it look like to see light enter you and move through and grow throughout your body? Take your next big breath. Place another hand over your heart, or perhaps that's already where you felt it and your hand is already there. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, ask the light in you to flow upwards through your body, into your heart, through your heart and all around your heart. Feel it there. Feel how your heart gets filled with light. Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle and see all these beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts. Behind their hands, you can see light radiate from their chests, ready to burst out. and be spread in the world around them. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness enters and settles into every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down. But in the circle, it is your turn to stand up. Stand up, open your heart and pour out love. You take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left, and placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart and you can feel it. It's a little bit like when you place your hand on a fire hose and you feel the pulsating inside. There is a pulsating through your heart, love and light flowing through, running in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. You can feel that. You feel the connection to your heart. Take a moment to whisper a prayer or a blessing from you to her. You take another step over to your left to stand behind the next person on your left, and placing your hands on his head, there is again a surge through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body, and his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel it. You feel that connection to your heart. Take a moment to whisper a prayer or a blessing from you to him. You make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on each head, opening your heart and pouring out love. Making your way back to your spot, you take your seat, and now it's your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, the first pair of hands being placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it there. Another pair of feet shuffle in behind you. Another pair of hands are placed on your head, and again, a waterfall of love is poured over you. Over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it. There's more hands placed on your head, more love poured over you, and if you are able to, I'd love you to join me in opening your hands, turning your palms upwards, and being the embodiment of receiving. And if you can, please say this with me: I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving love. And as more love is poured over you, I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There's nothing I have to first fix, first do, or first prove. I am good enough. And if you can, join me in one more exercise. Take a step outside of yourself. Turn around and look at you sitting there. Look at this human who is really trying. Place your hands on the head of this human, you, and speak to you as you say, you are worthy. You are worthy of receiving love. Tell yourself that. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. And this one's really important. Tell yourself, you are good enough. Just as you are right now, you are good enough. There's nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove in order to qualify. You are enough. You are enough. One more time, tell yourself that. You are enough. What a beautiful human being. We've all made our way back to our spots. You can sit and Really embody yourself. Our circle is full. We can all reach out sideways, take the hand next to us, and complete the circle again. Today, instead of the last 5 breaths of gratitude, I want to read you the message from Lao Tzu again, because his message is about love. He says, we have all of these rules, we have all of these principles, and they're all really good things. But we forget to apply them in love. And if we forget to apply them with love, we break them. Lao Tzu says, remember love, because duty without love just creates annoyance. Truth without love creates criticism. Even worthiness. We've just spoken about worthiness. You are worthy. But without love, that just creates arrogance. Even education. Without love, it creates contradiction. Justice without love creates hardness. Order, if we apply it without love, creates pettiness. Knowledge without love creates dogmatism. Power without love creates violence. Honor without love creates pride. And faith without love creates fanaticism. So let's remember love. One more big breath. Thank you, beautiful humans. Thank you for being on our journey today. Thank you for doubling down on love and being the reminder for yourself that everything you do should be infused with love. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. I hope you feel the energy in the air, the love in the air today. Good morning, Annalie. Thank you for joining us today. Donovan, good morning. Colette, hello. Danae, good morning. Sunmarie, thank you. Anthony, thank you. Maggie, thank you. Grain, thank you so much for being here. Honey, it was so good to see you live. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Stefan. Have a beautiful flippin' Friday. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.